So,
well, this podcast is now just floating in space. Adrift. Someone talk about that right now. Ryan,
Please, someone say something.
Stop it. Ryan.
So I'm leaving you. I'm hanging you out to dry.
Ryan.
You got one more in you?
Something orth. I don't know. God, this isn't things anymore.
This segue isn't orth making right now.
So sorry, Adam.
Adrift, spelled 1997 style, Adr1ft.
I'm gonna start calling it Adr1ft.
Maybe that's the real name.
It's actually Adr1ft.
That sounds like a rapper.
Adr1ft? Yeah.
Sounds like
Actually, Adr1ft, that's my license plate. Yeah, Mitch, what is this game?
Yeah,
Talk to me.
so-
This was announced at the Game Awards.
So
One-
it-
about the only Xbox game announced at the Game Awards. Microsoft sat it out.
Yeah, they did. Adrift. So this is the Adr1ft game. Adr1ft was a creative director at Microsoft. He was the hashtag deal with the guy. He became an independent developer after that and announced that he was doing this space game called Adrift. And very few people had seen it, but those who had were tweeting about it as like, yo, this is like Gravity the video game. You wake up in space and you just figure it out. There's no combat. It's all like, he calls it a first-person experience, FPX.
Nope. See, again, 1997. What's with the X?
Yeah.
No.
And it's just about like you are this astronaut, and the very, very short demo they showed during the Game Awards is her trying to find oxygen and like floating through
Wait,
this.
do we know it's a female character?
Yeah,
I just couldn't remember from the
there's no
trailer.
dialogue, but it sounds like a woman.
Okay.
Is that like that scene in Space Camp?
So-
Like where he has to go and find. Never mind. I'm
So
sorry.
it
Sorry, man.
literally is Gravity, the movie, the game.
Pretty much, yeah.
If
I mean,
it's a stranded female astronaut,
Peter Jackson's King Kong, the movie, the game.
yeah.
Street Fighter, the movie, the fighting,
Marty
the
picks
game,
up what
the,
I'm
the
putting down.
movies.
I'm picking
the
it
movie
up. I want to
game.
read this quote.
Yeah, hit me.
So Adr1ft tweeted,
Yeah.
things
Yes.
Adrift does not have.
Hit me.
Guns,
Yeah.
bullets, enemies, cutscenes, famous actors, or paywalls. His next tweet, things Adrift does have, spinach, Latin, game mechanics, computers, sweet particle effects, really fun controls.
Really fun
I
controls.
love all those.
I think
You
I
got
know
the
what he means by that.
W, ASD.
Well, it's there's a PC version that supports Oculus Rift,
Oh, that's true.
so that sounds amazing.
So it's also like I would have to assume this is going to be a game that you have to navigate in 3D space in a very interesting way, like a first-person game that is you're a person, you are not a ship, you're
You
not
have no
flying
orientation.
around. Yeah, like you just have to
Yeah.
kind of like figure it out.
Which is interesting
Yeah.
because there was another game that was also revealed at the Game Awards, the Fulbright
yeah.
Company's Tacoma, and that is also a seemingly first-person no shooter. Hold the shooter, yeah. First person, hold the shooter.
An FPHTS.
Set on a space station called the Tacoma, and I believe that in their blog post they said they're sort of figuring out how to navigate in places where gravity is strange.
Yeah.
How to navigate in first person. So
I love that.
yeah, what if these are the same game? You get to the end of Drift and you find the character from Tacoma. You get down to Tacoma.
You get
and
knocked
find-
out at the end of Tacoma and you wake up in a drift.
and you find Joanna Drift, who later goes on to be Joanna
Joanna
Dark. Do you think that series is ever gonna come back?
No.
yeah.
No. I'll bet.
Stop betting hamburgers, you fat piece of shit.
I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
This is a bet that only you can win, though. If I was like, I'll bet you it never comes back. Like, I'll be waiting a long time for that partner.
I'm still trying to figure out how you get from Adrift to Joanna Dark.
I don't know.
Because her name was Joanna.
Well-
The lead character of Adrift is named Joanna Adrift.
If you haven't seen the teaser trailer for Adr1ft,
ADR1ft.
check it out on IGN. I was really impressed by
Sure,
it,
looks rad.
and I love first-person sort of.
FPXs.
Yes, I love FPXs. I'm just gonna go out and say it.
Yeah, stuff like Gone Home, Firewatch,
Yeah.
Banishing Ethan Carter.
So excited about Firewatch.
Our buddy's going to the Rapture. Our
See
buddy
now,
Tipsy.
actually, just to circle back, Firewatch.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a game that at this point, I would
PC
expect.
only, right?
I would expect Sony to pick up the phone and be
Sure.
like, "We want that on PS4."
Yeah.
Phil, pick up the phone and
Pick it
put
up.
Firewatch on Xbox
yeah.
One. 'Cause I want
1-800
to play
Campo
it.
Santos.
1-800 Sean Vanneman.
Yep.
But yeah, Adrift looks cool. I'm totally down
Digging
for
it.
it. It's gonna be good.